Okay, well g'day guys. Today we're just out doing a little test. Well actually we're trying to do a little challenge. The last couple of times I've been using AMAX rounds as a benchmark when I've tested my custom bullets. Now I'm off and I've come up with a design, maybe not my final design, but I've come up with a design I want to go to do my next test, which is another 6 to 8 weeks of getting those bullets CNC'd, and another hunk of money to go and do that, but we're getting down that road. In that testing we were using the AMAX, and the last lot of AMAX with some little trims I've been doing on the load to make it a little bit neat and tidier without getting carried away, because I'm not planning on using the AMAX. I found it was very consistent. I was only shooting 2 or 3 of them and then another 2 or 3 of them, but they seemed to be very consistent. So I thought, I don't know, let's try. It's probably pushing too hard, but let's give it a shot. So I loaded up 15 rounds in that load that I'd worked out was working reasonably well. We set the target back there, pushed it back a little bit. It's at 3850, and came out on a day that was supposed to have 10-mile-an-hour wind. Now you'll see in the video we've got on the ground there's 15-20 mile an hour wind. In the air, well, I haven't done the maths on it properly, but I was running 57 minutes of wind to get on there, and the wind was pretty consistent. I should say lots of wind isn't a terrible thing with a big bullet, and with a consistent wind you can sort of lean on it, work with it. I had to use all my windage plus holdover to get to that place, but what I found is inconsistency, which is how I started off with the AMAX, and why I started with the design of doing another bullet was that at a certain point, and maybe the wind affects that a little bit as well, but I was getting a good 5 minutes of difference in height from some shots to other shots. It moved windage wise according to the amount of time it was in the air, so everything made sense on that. I didn't have any fears about the wind changing, and maybe there was a bit in that, and maybe I'm being a little harsh, but it's how I started with the thing. And maybe if I came back to 3,500 yards or something like that, then there's a little less of that going on. But to be truthful, I think it's the pressed together bullet, the quite big fat tips on them, or the me-plats on them, the little bit of irregularity of a bullet that's not designed to do this, but still does pretty well, and I shouldn't complain too much. It was still sort of okay out there, but nowhere near as good as I wanted it to be. 38.51. So that's exactly what I did my maths on.
Okay, cool.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 295, and the wind is nasty. Every area is there.
At target we got 12
35.
to 15 miles.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
right.
Oh, okay.
Level with the bottom edge of plate, 3 targets right.
Well, the elevation was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well. So, small wind. Damn, so it's going to be a full 50 minutes of wind, I'd say.
Yeah, right.
Wind's a bit hot, not what we're hoping for.
Yep. Left and tall. Half target tall, 1 target left.
Okay, well. Back down on that for 1 minute. When I do that, I've got to do that with hold, because that's just how it is.
Right and low. Half target right, 3.5 targets low.
Consistent, was it? Still next to the AMAX thing.
Yeah. Tall and left. 3 targets, 2 targets tall, 1 target left. Left, just 1/4 target low, 1/4 targets left. Left and low, 1 target left, 1.5 targets low. Oh, just off top left. Level the top edge, 3/4 of target left. Tall, 2.5 targets tall, 1.5 targets left. Left and low, 1 target left, 1.5 targets low.
There's a couple that we just missed the plate. We put the knockdown target there so that it was, if we managed to get it even on a ricochet, we're going to have to call it a day. Only had 15 rounds, good testing, but it certainly does point back to the area of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, in the way of making that custom bullet to be able to perform properly and be able to do this job. But rifle shooting awesome. I can't. It really is working quite nicely. It's coming back onto the target as it should be in the shot. The bipod system, the cycling up here is working well. I can preload. The True Flite barrel, the Barnard action, they're just faultless. I just really can't fault them whatsoever. Working really nicely. And the Dolphin chassis is working awesomely as well. So I'm really happy. I never say never. I never say I'm not going to change things more than this. But from everything else in the rifle, I'm super happy. It's just getting that bullet that is a true ULR bullet, or ELR bullet, however you want to put it, to make it that sort of efficiency. I'm fine with that. I was running just over 300 minutes of elevation to do 3,800 yards. So I'm fine with that. The Charlie on the front, had set up on 200 minutes. the attacker in the middle here, second focal plane. Everything is working like I want to on that score, and there's other choices, but I'm very happy with this. The bullet. So anyway, that's all I can tell you today. We'll do a drone flight down there so you can actually see the distance and that sort of stuff. So it's only be a short video, but I want to touch base, verify more bullets are coming, and was probably a bit too much to ask on especially such a windy day, but we tried. Catch you guys. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Down below here we've got a link to our web store where we have some of the specialised long-range shooting products that we actually produce. Check them out.
And for those of you who can, it'd be great to get some help. In our store we have support bits, and when you purchase those, the money goes direct to our channel and helps us bring these videos to you.
Thanks, guys.
See you next time.